Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Gibran. It's been a minute since I made a video like this, I know, and especially one about Doom Barbarian. I've been doing all the music stuff lately, and just kind of enjoying that a lot. And I want to throw it out there that Doom Barbarian is sold out on the Store MV store. I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for buying the book. I am not going to reprint it. I may reprint it in the future, but it's basically if you got one, awesome. It doesn't mean I still don't have books. And I know you're like, well, I thought you're sold out. Well, I'm sold out of all the books that were printed correctly. And that's why I'm going to make this today. I've got a little crap I want to talk about Mixam because one of the last batch of books that I ripped open, the cellophane one, they weren't the same. They were completely different, and they weren't what I wanted. So, which I'll show you right now. This is an actual. This is the last of the printed correctly books. So I'm going to keep this one. I got some paint on it, and so this one's mine. But I don't know if you can see how thick this book is right here. It's got a lot of kind of bad light on it, I know, but this book's nice and thin, and that's what I like. I wanted a thin magazine kind of style book with like nice flimsy pages. And it's my opinion. I just don't like the thick books. I don't like the thick covers, and I don't like it when the pages are like almost like cardstock. To me, that's a cheap book. I didn't grow up with books that way. I grew up with newsprint books from the 80s, and in the 90s they switched that nice thin magazine paper when Image started, doing all those digitally colored books and stuff. And I loved that stuff. So that's what I wanted. I felt like that's what I would see in a store. That's what I want. And that's the way my books looked at first until I got to the last pack of books. And once I opened them, I immediately noticed that there was a problem. And it took me a little bit to get to this last pack of books because I didn't, the books didn't fly off the shelf, and that's fine. It took me a while to open the last pack. And once I opened the last pack, I immediately noticed that there was a problem. I noticed that this, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show this with this light like this, but let's see. Let's do this. We'll start like this. I know you can't tell here. I'll have to put a picture in so you can see it. But this top book is way thinner than this bottom book. It's way thinner. The paper's completely different. Like this paper right here is nice. It folds and it's nice. This back here is cardstock. This is freaking cardstock. And I don't like it. The book is completely different. It's not going to cut it with me. So basically what happened is I sent them a message. There's something else. This look nice and cut good. Perfect. What the fuck is this? What is this crap? And I mean, did I buy like $1,000 worth of books? No. But you would figure that quality control is quality control. And when they do this to you, they mess up your product. They basically make all your stuff wrong. And then all of a sudden you don't have consistent product. You've got two different things here. Actually, I got three different things because all three of these books are different. And it's so, this book is even thicker. This book is just outrageous right here. And so let's get to, quit bitching about that. And let's get back to the story of, so I sent them an email, correct? And I say, hey, and then they ask, how are you looking to resolve this? And I basically say, I just want to have a conversation. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for a refund or anything. I just want you to know that the last pack of books, when I opened them, were completely different. And they sent back an email that if a guy would have said this to my face, I think I'd have hit him straight up. And I sent my email. My email's pretty polite. I mean, I guess I should go through what I sent. I sent the last 10 books, the covers and pages are thicker. I include a photo of the thicker book aside the thinner book, both from the same order. And then I have a picture right here, which I'll try to put in the video. And they send back a message, long-winded message, says, sorry to see this. Is this the same copies that we printed back in May? Ideally, you should have talked about the issue within 10 days of the delivery so that we still have the press setting information to refer back and investigate. So basically, since I didn't get back to them within 10 days, I didn't know these books were bad. They were on the bottom. They packed them at the very bottom in with other books. And so they were the last books I got to. So, I mean, and you figured since they messed up, it's their fault. But how quick they try to blame me. And it says, it may be that we had to upgrade the paper partway through your order, causing the books to be a bit thicker, as this is around the time certain weight stocks started to become unavailable and we had to withdraw them since. says, on occasion, when the time comes to print an order, we may find the particular requested paperweight out of stock. Rather than delay your order, which I want to pause right here, they did delay my order. They wanted me to upgrade the covers, and they delayed my order for a full week so they could get more money out of me. But now wouldn't delay my order to tell me that there was an issue with the paper stock so I can make the decision on what I wanted to go, how I wanted to go forward. So let's go back here. It says, on the occasion when the time comes to print the order, we may find the particular requested paperweight stock out of stock. Rather than delay your order, we will often print it on the next weight up. This is called upgrading. And he's got it in parentheses. This is called upgrading. No, that's called talking shit, is what that is, Mixam. So you know, that's what that is. That's nothing you would have ever said to my face in a customer service area. So I don't know why you think that flies in an email. So this is called upgrading. And it's quite common in the industry. Get bent. I spent money with you. I didn't even ask for anything back. But when you start acting like I'm an idiot because you messed up, it ain't going to cut it with me. And I've held back from making this video because I didn't want to piss and moan about this. But it's aggravating. I'm not made of money. I'm actually poor. And I'm sure y'all realize that. So when I take an extra $100 to $200 out of my pocket to do something like this, and they F it up, and they want to blame me and say it's my problem and my fault, I'll never go back to Mixam. And I didn't want to complain, but I got tired of sitting here thinking about this. I'm going to complain. I'm going to let y'all know. Mixam screwed up my order, basically told me it was my fault, or they upgraded it, and I basically just kick rocks. And it says, right, let's finish this. Sorry, I'm getting heated on this. It says, if the paperweight is of great importance to your order, please let us know before we go to print. What do you mean, if the paperweight is important to my order? It's the paperweight I picked, and I picked it for a reason. So now you want to have this lame excuse of, well, if it's that important, well, then why wouldn't it be important of my project? I know my project isn't important to you, Mixam, because I'm not paying you thousands of dollars, but it's obviously important to me. So that's stupid to even throw that out there at me. What kind of logic is that? When you need to be fixing a problem, you're telling me it's my fault. Get bent, Mixam. Fuck off.